That's people be out gardening and stuff like that. Oh, with this paper pushing stuff. Actually, this is nice, just being able to sit out here. You certainly are tanned. And some color. Your arms are really tan.
I'm very, very white. My dad is blonde hair, green eyes. My dad is like, yeah, I'm like
this
you,
is
but
white.
Yeah.
You are tan.
Yeah, right now, but
Yeah.
I'm very, very white.
Tan.
I have very fair skin.
Anyway, you were telling me about the adjustment. You said you remember the first day.
Well, like I said, I studied here in the United States before, so but I remember one day I was in my first English class with Mrs. Hart. I remember I walked to class and I say, "Can I sit here?" And she said, "This is college. This is not high school, so you can sit whatever you want." I felt so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed, about it. I don't know. It was. I guess that was the adjustment that I did was to realize that I was in college. You know what I mean? That I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I don't think it was much. How do you say the word? Adjustment.
What kind of help did you get in making that adjustment to college?
What kind of help?
What kind of support from teachers, staff, faculty?
Well, you mean things like the learning centers and things like that?
Or personal. I mean, when
personal. Well, I remember Joe Cusio. He always was helping me, and I had fought with him, class. That's a freshman orientation, and he was always helping me for the fact that I was a foreigner, that I need some extra help or something like that. And I remember him especially. But I got help from, everybody was concerned, Mimi, Jackie, they were always asking, you need this or you need something, just let us know. It was great.
What about special attention from teachers? What kind of special attention do you get?
Special attention from teachers. You see, there are some teachers you like more than the other ones, but I don't know. Again, I mentioned Joe Cusio. The fact that he was a baseball player, in college and all that, and I'm a baseball player, that was a little, we're more friends, and I guess we talk more than with other, I talk with him more than with other teachers. We became more friends.
You find your teachers pretty accessible?
Pretty what?
Accessible?
I don't know what that means.
I'm sorry. You can find them when you need extra help, or you can ask them questions you feel comfortable with them.
Yeah, totally.
Do they have time to spend with you?
Yeah, they have the schedules over there in the faculty office, and then you just go there anytime. I remember I had a problem once, and Joe Cusio, again, he's a psychologist, so I went to talk to him because I something was happening. I didn't believe it could happen, so I went to talk to him, and out of office hours, or just in office hours, I remember I called him home, and he was. It's incredible. They put the phone number in the syllabus, and you just called him home, and with Joe, I called him many times, and talked about not only school but other things, So you get help. You get a lot of help.
That's great. If you could change one feature about the school, one thing here that you could add to, take away from, or whatever, changed in some way, what would it be?
Sports.
Yeah?
Yeah. I will put a little more sports. I will try to do something else. I don't know.
What kind of facilities or equipment?
I will try to I don't know, at least facility or equipment. A gymnasium, maybe, a gym. Mm-hmm. Maybe a weight machine or something like that. could hear. Something like that. But no, I don't think it's fine the way it is. 2-year college, so I understand if they don't have that much sports because why they're going to invest so much money for 2 years? You know what I mean? 2 years, you become a junior and that's it, and you leave the school. And, I don't know.
Okay, good. I think that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The view. That was the thing. That's what I said about
That's what you
at
said?
the student panel.
Yeah.
I love your guys' brochure. It was nice. School catalog.
So what year are you here?
This is my second year, second semester. I graduate 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yes.
Where are you going next?
University of San Diego.
How many places did you apply to?
Applied to 3 places. I applied to Stanford and University of San Diego and Cal State.
And?
I got into Stanford conditionally. I had to get A's in 3 other classes in 1 quarter. Can't do it. Couldn't do it. And I like San Diego, and I chose to go there because I like the atmosphere there. It was so much smaller. It was more, even though there was a lot of people, but it was just so small that you get to know everybody. Just like Marymont, to know everybody. Small.
Is that what attracted you to Marymount?
Actually, what attracted me to Marymount was your catalog. I like the beach, and that's why I guess that's one of the reasons I chose University of San Diego. Also, the beach was so close.
What, okay, you saw the view and all of that. What made you finally decide this was the place for you?
Because I came from a small Catholic school, I was used to that one-on-one. And when I came here for student day, I visited one of the classrooms, and it was just the same. There was about 20 students in the classroom. Everything was really casual, too. And the teachers went down to your level to understand what you were saying. So I like that.
Kill him. That student. We'll contact his professors and make sure he gets failed in every course.
Never alone.
Were you were qualified though to go to straight into a 4-year college? Why not?
Again, because I needed that security. I didn't want to be just a number in a big university, and I guess I wanted to get used to more of the college scene. So I came to a smaller college so I can get used to the 4-year university scene, much more bigger.
How would you respond to a student that says, "Oh, Marymount, that's not a real college"?
Oh no. I mean, when I hear that, I was like, "Why are you here then?" Marymount is a real college. It's just to say, it's more, I guess, because it's so small. People expect a big university, where you can't be seen. You're in a big lecture hall. That's what people expect, I guess, But no, I think Marymount is a real college. Professors, even, they're so casual. You call them by their first name. You don't have to call them doctor or professor so-and-so. You could out of respect. But it's nicer when you sit in the classroom and you don't sit in a big lecture hall where you don't understand.
How big are your classes?
My biggest class is, I think, 27 people. My smallest class is just 1 person, me.
What class is that?
French class.
Oh my!
It's just me and sister in her office. In her office.
That's incredible. That's incredible. What are you studying?
My major is early childhood education, and a minor in French.
What opportunities are there here for early childhood ed?
We've got a preschool, Marymont preschool, where the children from the community come and they spend 4 hours a day in a classroom, and the students with a major in education get to work with the children one-on-one. And you basically learn how to be a teacher. You start from playing games to building a whole week's worth of activities for them. So, and we've got the preschool, and if you're in work study, you can always work and get paid, or you just work because it's a requirement for class.
Are you on financial aid here?
Yes, I am.
Was that pretty good? I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh man, it's so expensive." Did that deter you at all?
No, it didn't. Not really, because I got also my first year I got a partial scholarship to Marymont, so that wasn't so bad, and my parents paid the rest. And then just this year we just had a financial aid, so it wasn't too bad. And then you get some money back, but you always have to pay it back anyways. So it's basically worked out okay.
Good. Wait till the car goes by so we can hear you. What kind of special attention do you think you got here that you wouldn't have gotten someplace else?
Oh, the fact that your teachers were there at the hours they said they were going to be in their office. You were welcome to come, whenever. And I don't think I would have gotten that in a big university. I probably had to wait in line or take down a week to track him down or him or her down. And not in Marymont. It's not because it's so small that you bump into all the teachers all the time. And they're nice enough to give you their whole schedule of what if you can't get them in during the office hours, or you can always make an appointment convenient to your time.
That's great. So they're pretty accessible.
Yeah, very.
That's great. Let's see what other kind of things. How difficult was it adjusting here?
I guess the difficulty adjusting to Marymont was the housing, because you had to pay your own bills. You had to pay the water, the phone. You had to get your own food. You had to cook by yourself. And I guess that was the hardest thing adjusting, because at home, your parents did it all for you. Or there was always somebody there to do it for you, or you got help. And in housing, you did it all by yourself.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah. But it's good though, because you learn. You learn very fast how to cook, even if you just boil water to have cup of noodles.
That's true. Spaghetti again.
Yeah.
What does this location do for you?
Because it's so close to it's so quiet. You can study anywhere. You can study outside. You can study indoors, and there's always classes going on, and there's always quietness. There's always I guess being up so high and not near a freeway or near a busy street is good, because you've got that quietness. And you've got even though our college is small, and I mean we don't have that much research to do anyway, so our library is fine, just fine. Well, snack bar, that's pretty good. You don't have to go down the hill, all the way down the hill. So basically you've got your own home up here. You've got quietness, a library, a snack bar.
The essentials.
Yeah. And a restroom.
What was I going to ask? What about activities?
Activities going on all the time. Every month, there's like tons of things to do. And if you're in housing, then there's activities there too. You have like ice cream socials or your mass in housing. And up here on campus, you've dances, intramurals, or being president of the Cross Cultural Club, you plan international festivals. You celebrate, because Marymont is so internationally diverse. We have people from all over the country, from all over the world, and you learn about their ethnic customs, just the way you show them every day.
That's neat. If you could change one thing about Marymount, what would it be?
Snack bar hours. They open at 8 and they close at 3. And I have class Wednesdays until 10.
At night?
At 10, yeah, at night. I come here at 10, I have my first class at 10, and my last class at 7 from 7 to 10. And I guess that would be it. Everything else is fine. Maybe more parking space. But you can always commute. Carpool.
Great.
But, yeah.
Super. Anything else you've got burning desires to say about Marymount?
No. I think I said it all.
Great. Well, listen, good luck at the award ceremony tonight.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what I get there.
No.
If I don't, it's fine.
Oh, I bet you'll get something. I'm sure you will.
Most likely to survive in Sister Antoine's class, probably.
Oh, come on, she's not that bad.
No, I mean, we started off with 5 students. Ended up with 1.
You got to finish off the term just so she doesn't get a complex.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Great. Well, listen, we'll let...
I know last year I was a lot more active with the school than I am this year. This year I participate in Sedallions, and I work a lot. So I go to school, I go home, study, work. And so this year I haven't done much with the school except with the Sedallions.
Are you a commuter?
Yes.
You
So
live
that
with your
has,
parents?
yeah, I live with my parents in Palos Verdes.
Be tough.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to Loyola Marymount in the fall, and I'm real excited about that. So we'll see. It's different. It's not. I'm really close to my family. So as far as that is concerned, I don't mind. But just a matter of being out on my own, I'm excited about.
Yeah.
I'm real excited about it. I'm ready.
Really? How's it been at Marymount? This is a small school. How has that been for you?
I've enjoyed it because it's small. As a matter of fact, that's one of the reasons why I'm going to Loyola Marymount. And I like it because people get more involved. If it's small, they feel that they're more wanted and they're more comfortable. If it's a large crowd, they're not going to go and intermingle because they're going to fear that someone's not going to, include them or welcome them. And it's not that way here. Everyone's very helpful to the point that sometimes you just go, I'll do it. So it's okay though. I like it small.
What made you first decide to come here? How did you first find out about us?
Through my high school. Mimi came and introduced me to the school and what it was about. And I've moved around all my life, and so the idea of moving away to some big college didn't intrigue me because I've lived all over the place. And so living close to home, and I love the area, and so living close to home is what I wanted. And then I could decide where I really wanted to spend the rest of my life, at least the next couple of years.
What are the advantages to going to two-year college?
You don't get bored. You really don't get bored. It's always exciting. It's always something different. And that's intriguing to me, the challenge of getting in, doing something different, trying something new, meeting new people, and you don't get stuck with the same people, and if you don't get along with them, there's always something new that you can do. And besides that, you get new areas. You find out what you really like about certain areas, and so that's why I'm really glad I went to a two-year college.
Areas of study, you mean?
Areas of study, because you meet so many people that, like if you're into psychology, you'll meet different people who have such different ideas about psychology if you don't stay in one place. If you stay in one college, you just have one view, and that's all that they offer. So moving around to different colleges, you get that.
What do you study?
Psychology. I'm going into industrial psychology with a minor in marketing, so I want to go into the business of psychology.
And
We'll see.
Marymount, per se, doesn't have a major in industrial psychology.
No, it doesn't. I enjoyed the psychology department here, and I decided that I was going to go into clinical psychology until I went through the school. They offered me to do a winter term at a hospital. So I worked with psychology at a hospital, and I found out it wasn't what I wanted to do. And so I worked with some of the business classes here and decided that I really enjoy marketing and wanted to do something with that. But yet I still wanted to keep the psychology aspect of business. And Marymount, Dr. Cusio is the one that introduced me to the program to be able to work, and I also got credits for it. So I got units and plus experience and knowledge. I didn't want to do it.
That's great. Well, that's part of your first 2 years.
Right. It's finding out what you want to do. And I didn't go out after 4 years and say, this is what I'm going to do, and then find out it's not what I wanted at all. And now I realize that. So now I have to try marketing and see how that works out.
Where are you going next?
I'm going to Loyola Marymount. I'm hoping for the same type of thing that I'm getting here. That's why I chose that school.
What does this location do for you?
Palos Verdes is beautiful, and you're right by the beach, and a lot of people like that. You're into Los Angeles, but yet you're out of Los Angeles. You can go to it if you want it, and there's a lot to do there, but yet you're not bothered with all the traffic and just everything about Los Angeles. And so that's why the location of Palos Verdes is excellent.
Can we pause for
Yeah.
You didn't tell me you were